Albert Einstein once said, "Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds." How to cultivate that spirit of greatness? It's about unleashing the best version of yourself, your team, and your organization. Play this game with me. How do you read these words? Did you read "greatness is nowhere"? Or did you read "greatness is now here"? So here's 3 principles to shift from this "greatness is nowhere" to "greatness is now here" mindset. Principle number 1, you can't be what your culture is not. Your organizational culture is your shared ideology, your beliefs, your values, assumptions, and norms. It defines what's important and determines your people emotions. It also determines your people thoughts, actions, and performance. The culture shapes the forces required to win in today's competitive, complex, and challenging environment. It is that intangible and hidden mark of distinction that shapes everything, literally everything you do. Now here's the second one. Principle 2. You can't be what your people are not. You see, your people are your most important resource. Period. To win and become the best in your business, it is vital to surround yourself with talented, passionate, and engaged employees who go above and beyond, bring your organizational values to life, and serve its purpose. Remember what Henry Ford once said, "You can take my factories, burn up my buildings, but give me back my people and I'll build the business right back again." Principle number 3, you can't be what your investment is not. You see, so once you have the culture, once you have the people in place, it's time to bring your investment to the world. And usually in 2 forms, the physical part of the experience, right? And the emotional part of it. People don't buy your products and services. Well, yes, they do, but they buy the feelings and emotions your products and services evoke in them. So the question is then, how do you deliberately evoke those emotions in those you serve and craft those wonderful wow experiences? Now listen, greatness is a word, you see it and read it everywhere. So many of you might be asking how to quantify it, how to measure greatness. Well, it's measurable. And greatness is about these 4 things. Number 1, producing exponential results. Think about it, great leaders and organizations, they measure performance relative to their potential. They maximize their potential relative to the opportunities presented in their industries. And most importantly then, they ensure sustainable performance. The second way to measure greatness is by having inspired, engaged colleagues. Great leaders and organizations craft a winning culture, as we've said before, a core ideology that inspires people to do what they do best every single day. They don't hire, they select talented individuals, and then they empower them to go above and beyond in the service of the organizational core purpose. 3, fashion customer excitement. Greatness is about crafting deliberate customer experiences. And as I've said, evoke emotions of delight, creating customers for life. And when I say customers for life, I mean customers who are brand advocates. They are intensely loyal even in the presence of other choices. And number 4, leave a distinctive footprint. You see, great leaders and great organizations, they leave their footprints on the community they serve. In other terms, they give back. And they leave a legacy for generations to come. So here's my final advice at the end of this. Stop seeking best practices and create your own journey. Zig when others zag. And maybe your most important task is to be a paradigm shifter. Remember, greatness is now here. My name is Melkart Rouhana, and my case is closed.